everybody, welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. So today I figured I would share with you my eyeshadow palette collection. These are my palettes that I love, that I have put my money into, anything from drugstore to high-end that I feel is worth the price and is a quality product. So let's get started. So first I wanted to share with you from Too Faced. This is called A Few of My Favorite Things. This came out around Christmas time, and they had this one and then they had two others that were similar to it. This is at a value of, I believe, around like $50, and this comes with eyeshadows and two blushes and two bronzers. So this is what that looks like. And the colors of this palette are absolutely beautiful. So first I will talk about the blush and bronzers. So it comes with the two bronzers right here. The first one is a matte. The second one is some sort of a shimmer bronzer, which I would use more for summertime. But the matte bronzer right up here, Chocolate Soleil, I've actually hit pan on, and I'm going to have to purchase the compact of it very soon because I do love it. And the best part about that bronzer is it smells like chocolate. Who doesn't love chocolate? It smells like a hot cocoa packet, like when you open it up before you put water in it or milk in it. It smells so good. So the next two are the blushes. You have a pink right here and then a coral. The coral is more of a matte and the pink has more of a shimmer. So on to the eyeshadows. These eyeshadows are extremely pigmented. They are wicked easy to blend out, which is probably the best thing ever, because if you don't have a good eyeshadow and it doesn't blend out well, it's not going to look good on the eye. So these blend out very nicely. They are true to color. The only thing that I have to say is when it comes to the more shimmery ones on here, like this one up top, the gold one, you are going to want to use some sort of a water base with it, meaning you are going to want to wet your brush and you're going to need to use something like a MAC Fix Plus or any sort of eye drop fluid that will then pick up the color and be true to the color on your eyelid as it is in the pan, so that you don't have any fallout and it's not applying sheer. So that's the only thing that I have to say about the glitter eyeshadow. But other than that, this palette is awesome. It's so versatile. It's so easy to travel with and bring anywhere because you can do so many looks with it. So the next one I'm going to discuss, I actually mentioned in my last video. It is the LORAC Pro Palette. So I have been using this for the past couple days. It's what I have on my eyes today. And now I know why everybody has truly ranted and raved about this product. This palette is 100% worth the cost of it. I believe this is $42 at Ulta. Now, it's just, the colors are literally like butter. They are so soft, so pigmented, so unbelievably easy to blend. And that is what they look like again. I will just show you. And also, just to show how pigmented they are, I'm just going to take my hand in that and look at that. That is crazy. That is just one swipe of it and they are just so soft. So all of these palettes also that I'm showing you have an awesome size mirror here on the lid of the palette. The only one that doesn't is actually the Too Faced one that I just showed you. So again, I think this is by far one of the best quality palettes, and I think if you're looking for a good palette with a lot of neutrals, very gorgeous day to night colors, this is your girl right here, so I would definitely go and check her out. The next two are from Urban Decay. I'm a huge fan of Urban Decay. I love their products, and especially their eyeshadow palettes. So what I am talking about is the Naked 2 and the Naked 3 palettes. So I got the Naked 2 for Christmas, I think like 2 years ago. And this is more of a brown, gold-ish copper palette. And this palette also came with a two-sided eyeshadow brush. This side is for blending. And this side is a flat, more so like a synthetic for packing on eyeshadow. Now, this is what this one looks like. I'm happy that I have not hit pan yet on this since I have had it for a while. I do like to use all of my palettes and all of my products and mix and match, just because, I mean, I personally love what I have, and I think I have great products, so I want to use it. I want to be versatile with all of what I have. So the next one is the Naked 3. Now, just the packaging alone catches my eye. I was on the wait list and I pre-ordered this, so when I got it in the mail I was so excited. This is one of my newer palettes, so I have been using it a lot more. And again, this one comes with a dual-sided brush also, and I use these all the time. And this is what this one looks like. This is more of a rose gold theme, which is absolutely beautiful. And everybody still is talking about this palette. A lot of people were hesitant about this palette, but to me it is beautiful. I love it. And again, the only issue with this one, dust is one of the colors in here. It is a very beautiful glitter, but you are going to need to wet your brush in order to get the gorgeousness on your eyes. Otherwise, it will be sheer and you will have a lot of fallout. So the next two are still sort of higher end. They're not as expensive as the ones that I just showed you. But I will start with this one because I am a huge fan of her products. So this is the Anastasia of Beverly Hills Lavish palette. I had a Sephora gift card and I really wanted to put my money to use, and I wanted to get good quality of something for a good bang for my buck, basically. So I saw this and I thought it was awesome. So in this little kit, I got I believe it was tweezers, a waterproof black liner, and a eyebrow pencil. And also with this, you get a pamphlet to show you day to night looks with all the product that you get in here. And this is the palette that it comes with. It's very small. This will take up no room whatsoever if you want to travel. And these are what the colors look like. So I was actually very shocked, but in a good way, because I know that she's known for her brow products, and I was a little hesitant to try the shadows, but I have very, you know, I don't want to say hazel eyes, but I do have brown eyes, and I love neutral colors on my eyes. I don't know what it is. And this palette is just perfect. You have the pink sapphire, which is kind of like a pinkish burgundy. You have the orange soda, which is more like a light orange. You have the moss green, which I love green. So this is one of my favorite palettes also. And this valued at, I believe, $38. I don't know if they still have it, but if they do, I would recommend going in. If you're looking for a good little fun kit, this is what I would recommend. So next, I don't know if any of you have heard of the cosmetic line, The Balm. So they are on Haute Look maybe like once or twice a month. They have their own website. And I got this palette about a year ago. They're known for some of their bronzers and blushes. I guess they're great. I have yet to try them. But they also have great eyeshadow palettes. So the one that I got is the Nude Tude. And this reminds me of the LORAC Pro palette, which is great. This is just a little bit of a cheaper version of it. So these are what the colors look like, and there's very cute packaging. And again, just like the LORAC Pro palette, these colors are very soft, very velvety, very pigmented, and super easy to blend out. So I believe this was on Haute Look for maybe like $18, and then I just paid the shipping and handling. So I will list that website down below just so that you can check out the website. They have designer discounted sales. There's stuff new every single day. So The Balm Cosmetics, awesome. Now the next ones I'm going to discuss with you guys is actually more of my lower end well, not lower end, but kind of like a drugstore. And what I'm talking about is BH Cosmetics. BH Cosmetics is a website. They ship internationally, and they have such amazing prices for such good product that anybody's either starting out with makeup or you have a kit and you're looking for something with just a lot of colors in one single palette, definitely go check them out. I know that 2 YouTubers that I follow here on YouTube, That's Hearts and It's Judy's Life, they both actually made a palette with BH Cosmetics. I have yet to get my hands on it, but I recommend everybody checking it out. Sorry, that was my phone, but I recommend everybody checking it out because, like I said, their prices are amazing. The palette I'm about to share with you, I think was maybe like $13 or $14, and there's a lot of colors in this palette. So it is the BH Day and Night palette, and now this has a mirror also on the lid, but these are the colors. So just like it says on the title of the packaging, Day and Night, these colors are perfect for during the day look to a night look. You have the kind of metallic-y shimmers, you have the mattes, you have the darks, the lights. Everything is awesome about this palette. The only thing is it does its job, but the shadows are not as pigmented as all the other ones that I've shared with you. So you will have to work at it, but once you work at it, you definitely, regardless, will get an amazing look using these colors and using the BH palettes. So next from BH, it's not a eyeshadow palette, but it is a blush palette, and I wanted to share this with you because when I first got started with makeup, like really got started with makeup, I did purchase this along with a Day and Night palette, and I use this all the time. I think this is great, again, to put in your kit or just if you want a variety of colors. So this is the 10 color blush palette. And as you can see, they have some beautiful, beautiful blushes. Corals, pinks, a pinkish purple, like a mauve. And also this bronzer over here I would use for contouring and bronzing the face. So I just really quickly wanted to share this with you guys because I think this is another great little palette. This is actually very pigmented, so you don't need a lot. Unlike the BH Day and Night, you do kind of need to work at that. This, you don't need a lot, just like the normal brush, dip in, apply on the face. You don't need to do it numerous times. So the last 3 that I'm going to share with you are from Maybelline, and these are by far some of my favorite eyeshadow quads that are in the drugstore, and they are the Eye Studios by Maybelline, the little quads. And the first one that I ever got from them, which is still my absolute favorite, is number 40, Green with Envy. And since I am a neutral kind of girl, I loved this, and with the pop of green, I thought it was perfect. So I still go back to this palette a lot. It's just, to me, it's perfect. It has all the above. It has the dark to build in a darker crease. You have the pop of color green if you want to put it under your eyelid. You have the light color to highlight the brow bone in the inner corner. And then you have the kind of natural nude color to do in the crease to blend with the black and to put on the eyelid. So I think this palette is awesome. The next one is number 85, Gusty Green, and this would have been great for St. Patty's Day, but I did not go out for St. Patty's Day, unfortunately. So these are all greens, and this is just an absolutely gorgeous look on brown eyes, on blue eyes, even green eyes, any color eyes, and I love this. I'm happy I picked it up. I'm definitely going to be using it more now that I have pulled it out. And then the last one is number 55, Smoky Nights. Just like the name, smoky, this would be perfect for a smoky eye. I love that you get a brown, a black, a blue, and a purple. So if you want to go out with the girls for a night, have a date night, whatever it may be, I think this is a perfect little quad for that. So other than that, those are my palettes that I figured I'd share with you guys. And one more thing before I am done, I just want to give a shout out to a YouTuber here on YouTube who I follow. I follow her on Instagram, Twitter, I follow her blog. Her name is Flores, and this glam doll shirt is actually from her. So she is by far one of the sweetest people that I've ever talked to. I reached out to her a couple days ago just regarding advice here on YouTube, and she was so kind to answer me back, to give me such great advice that I'm just holding on to, and it motivated me so much. So thank you so much for that. And I did order one of her shirts. I know right now they are recently out of stock, but if they do restock, I will make sure to let you guys know, and I will leave all her information down below. Her blog is superglamnews.com, and her Twitter and her Instagram and her YouTube is at Melissa Flores. So I will leave all that information. She's so kind. She wrote me a little card, and it just means so much to me, so I want to say thank you. And also to everybody else who has been watching my videos, subscribing, commenting, just being so positive and making me just want to do this even more. I thank you so much. So until next week, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.